Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ice Age. My name is Iceman and I'm bringing you some more Halo 4 multiplayer gameplay. Today I'm playing Infinity Slayer on Wreckage, which is my personal favorite out of the Crimson DLC maps. I've already done videos on the other two, which were Shatter and Harvest, so if you haven't checked those out, definitely go look at those, get my opinion on those as well. So the reason that Wreckage is my personal favorite out of these maps is because of its design, because of its environment. So the last two maps are much larger than Wreckage, and Harvest especially is just a very rectangular design. It's very linear. Like I was mentioning, it has almost exclusively 90-degree angles, so it kind of forces you in particular directions if you're trying to get to a certain place. Wreckage is much more round, and while it's still symmetrical, it does give you many more opportunities for getting around the map and making sure you get to where you're trying to go. And that's one of the reasons that I like it so much. Now this particular spot that you see here is like the middle hill, and it is very important to controlling the map and making sure the game is going the way you want it to. You can see, like I'm showing here, you can see both bases and both man cannons, and the two man cannons both come up here to the middle hill, which is a great way for the flow of the map to move you around, so that if you're in one of the bases you have pretty quick access to the middle hill, and from there you have the view for the other team's base. You can see vehicles driving around the map, everything like that. So it's a really great way to get the speed of the game up and make sure that both teams have enough access to fight each other and to get around the entire map. So like you see here, they're definitely vehicles. There's warthogs and ghosts, but they're definitely not dominant on this map, which is one of my favorite aspects. I mean, I love to drive around in vehicles, get a ton of kills, go on Gauss rampages on Exile like everybody loves. But like I say in my previous videos, infantry fighting combat is really my favorite type of Halo play, and Wreckage definitely does a great job of giving you a mix of both of those styles of combat. The vehicles, if that's your thing, are really going to be more of a force to be reckoned with on the outside edges of the map, especially in the back, which is behind where I'm looking right now, a little bit towards the left and the right sides. But the middle hill, the middle room, and the inner section of the map is definitely a more infantry-dominated section, so you can definitely get that in as well if that's what you're looking for. So right here I pick up my sniper rifle out of my ordnance drop, and I'm about to go on a crazy sniper killing spree. So it's definitely one of my prouder moments with a sniper, not being the best with a sniper rifle in really any shooting game. But it's definitely fun to play, and it should be fun to watch for you guys as well. So like I was saying before, just to talk a little bit more about the design of the map, the control of this middle room that I'm looking at here is very important to controlling the flow of the game, because it does have so many exits and entrances, and they point pretty much right towards the two bases, as well as this outer area where I'm standing, which is a very important area for vehicle control, as well as there's an exit right below the middle hill that I was at earlier. And so that gives you quick direct access right to a vantage point where you can see both bases. So like I said, tons of sniper kills in there. I think one more coming up. Really great sniping gameplay for me. But control of the middle hill, like I was saying, is very important. And that's what I was trying to do there with the sniper, was to kind of clean it out from the red team, to make sure that my team had the opportunity to get in there and have all the access to the places where red team could be spawning. So one thing you might have noticed when I was using the sniper is the sight lines on this map. Due to it being a round map, the sight lines are not nearly as similar to something you would see in Harvest, where you can see the entire length of the map and around all of the edges. Because it's round, you can only see certain sections of it at any given time, and I personally like that a lot better, because it limits the dominance that snipers can have on a particular map, because if they can see everything, it can make life very difficult for the opposing team. But here, like you saw, there are definitely certain good areas for the sniper to sit, and you can see right in here to the middle room. If you have a sniper up at the middle hill, that's also very, very dangerous for the opposing team. You can see straight into their base. You can see both man cannons. You can see actually into the middle room a little bit, and that can be very, very deadly, especially if you're good with the sniper, which I'm usually not, but today was a little different, so that was nice. So like I was saying, the combat is kind of segmented into different areas of the map. On Harvest and Shatter, people from any particular section of the map can almost see people in any other section of the map because it's so open and their sight lines are so long. But on Wreckage, it's really kind of partitioned into the left side, the right side, the middle room, and the middle hill. It's a really great map. I think this is actually the end of the game. My final score was 18-7, so unfortunately we lost, but until next time, peace, love, and ice.